Right, I want to talk Andre Onana, a player who's got a lot of criticism, but I think today against Southampton, his performance was top quality. I think a player who's, as I said, had it tough, but top performances all round. I think Eric Ten Hag has put a lot of faith in him, spending £47 million to bring a goalkeeper in. And we had De Gea, which was a big risk. I think last season it was pretty poor from him. Not to the standard. Yes, he had good glimpses, but he was one of the main reasons we didn't make it out of the Champions League group stage. Now, this season was a big season for him. He's our #1 goalkeeper, and his performances so far have been spectacular. He made some good saves in the games today. Saving that penalty was brilliant, and the follow-up save, I think that gave us that momentum and trajectory to go and kind of win the game. I think you look at Manchester United, we can see that goal there. Then the whole momentum, the whole shift of the game changes. And I can't see us coming back and winning that game. I think ultimately it was those tiny margins that decide games. I think Onana was key for us. He's got a top mentality, he's got a top ability, and he is a good goalkeeper, don't get me wrong. And I think he does have what it takes to be a United goalkeeper. He's just got to show a bit more. For me, it's not just about this game. He's a player with a big mentality, a kind of big kind of presence on this football team. And I think you've got to give him credit because it's tough. It's tough coming in as a new goalkeeper, especially replacing David De Gea, who was a football legend at the club, being at the club for 10 years. And look at what you expect from a goalkeeper. He is kind of a modern day goalkeeper. I think sometimes he does take a bit longer on the ball to kind of releasing it. It could be quicker, but other than that, his short passing is brilliant. I think his long passing is a bit kind of 50-50, but I think his overall game is one of the best for the goalkeepers. And I think this needs out a lot. I think it was 16 different centre-back partnerships in front of him. So it is difficult. You need kind of a set partnership to kind of build the foundations around. But I think he's shown a lot of spirit, a lot of mentality, and a lot of fight to kind of come out of that. And I think the best is still yet to come for Andre Onana. He played every game, bar one for us last season, which was the Newport game, because he was at the AFCON. Like, he's 100% reliable, available, loves to play for the football club, and a passionate player. His save percentage is up there. I think he can do better on his shot stopping. I don't think that is the best of his asset, but I think claiming crosses is fantastic. His distribution, sweeper keeper is fantastic. And I think last season we didn't really play to Andre Onana's strengths. I think his strengths are playing a high line. He can come out, sweep, and kind of have a big part to play. I remember there was large moments in last season where he would kind of become that third centre-back, split into two centre-backs and go in mid, kind of in that high. If we play really high with him, he would make a lot of passes and could have got a few assists even last season. So listen, I think he's a very good player. I think this season, I think he'll have a very good season. He showed it again today against Southampton. Why, for me, he's one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League. And yeah, credit has to be given. I think Eric Ten Hag took a big risk by signing him. Not many people would have replaced De Gea. I think it was time to go, and I think the switch was necessary. Listen, he's still going to have bumps in the road. His next performance might not be so great, but I think today he's shown why he is one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League. Now, let me know your thoughts. I know that is a bit of an outrageous take, but for me, that is my opinion, and that is what I think. I think Onana should be someone who should be getting way more praise than he is getting at this current moment. He is getting a lot of criticism, a lot of kind of shots thrown at him, but for me, someone who's remained the ultimate professional during the hard times. He's already won an FA Cup at Manchester United. Hopefully we can get kind of Europa League and FA Cup or Carabao Cup this season, and then kind of build momentum from there. I think it does start from the goalkeeper, and yeah, an integral part of what Manchester United are willing to do by kind of playing out from the back. He gets one of the most touches on the ball, and for me, one of my man of the matches for the game today against Southampton, because if he doesn't make that penalty save, the heads drop from the players. We're not really good from away from home, especially from a losing position. Southampton would have had one, maybe could have got two. That Liverpool kind of did, and it would have massively swifted and swinged the momentum. But let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We're going to move on to the next point now, where I'll talk about another Manchester United player. So yeah, stay tuned. But yeah, Andre Onana for me, that is why I quickly brief summary in about 5 minutes and why he is one of the best goalkeepers for me personally in the Premier League. Then we move on now. So yeah, stay tuned.